I can't believe it's been 12 years since this movie came out. It's called Her, and I think it's one of the best movies to learn English with. The conversation isn't too fast, and there isn't much background noise. It's a great way to study real, natural English. Today we'll take one scene from this movie and study the pronunciation of the words and the stress and flow of the phrases, so you can start to understand what makes a natural American accent. I'm Rachel. I have a background in opera singing, and I've been teaching the American accent to non-native speakers for over 20 years. Scan this QR code or go to rachelsenglish.com/free to get my free course, The Top 3 Ways to Master the American Accent. It will change the way you think about speaking American English. First, here's the scene we'll study.
But it does make me very sad that you can't handle real emotions, Theodore.
They are real emotions. How would you know?
What? Say it. Am I really that scary? Say it. How do I know what?
How are you guys doing here?
Fine, we're fine. We used to be married, but he couldn't handle me. He wanted to put me on Prozac, and now he's madly in love with his laptop.
Well, if you'd heard the conversation in context, what I was trying to say...
I've always wanted to have a wife without the challenges of actually dealing with anything real. I'm glad that you found someone. It's perfect.
Let me know if I can get you guys anything.
Thank you.
Now let's do an analysis.
But it does make me very sad that you can't handle real emotions, Theodore.
But it does. But it does. Did you hear the flap T in but? But it does.
But it does.
Clear bounce there of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, making a flap sound connecting those two words. But it does.
But it does. But it does.
What about the T here? It's not released, but it does. But it
does.
Does. Stop of air and then the D sound for does. But it does.
But it does.
Notice the word does is spelled with the letter S, but that makes the Z sound. Does.
But it does make me very sad that you can't handle real emotions, Theodore.
Make me. Do you hear the K there?
Make me.
It's definitely hard to pick up. It's a stop consonant and she's stopping the air. I would imagine she's putting the back of her tongue up into the position for the K, but she's certainly not releasing it. Make me. I can exaggerate the break there a little bit. Make me.
Make me.
But she doesn't really do that. It's very fast. Make me. We hear the K because it's a little bit shorter and more abrupt, a little flatter. Make me. If it was the word may with no ending, it would be shaped more like this, may, with the voice coming down in pitch. But instead it's make with this stop and then me, make me.
Make me very sad.
Very sad. She stresses the V a little bit here for emphasis.
Very sad.
Very sad. Sad. She also stresses the word sad.
Sad. Very sad.
Sad. She stresses the word sad. You can really hear the up-down shape. Sad. And it's also, in general, the whole thing is a little bit higher in pitch. That makes it a little bit more stressed.
Sad that you can't.
Sad that you can't. Okay, a couple things. The D. This is a stop consonant. Sad. But the D isn't released. We hear just a little bit sad. A little bit of that sound in the throat, that voiced sound, to show that it's a D. Sad that you. And now she could have reduced it, that you, that. But I believe I hear a full vowel at, that. but it's still very fast. And definitely we have a stop T here. Sad that you, sad that you.
Sad that you, sad that you, sad that you.
The word sad, longer, more stressed. The words that and you, definitely shorter, unstressed.
Sad that you can't handle real emotion.
Listen to can't handle several times.
Can't handle, can't handle, can't handle.
Do you hear how there's a little stop between the words? Can't handle, can't handle, can't handle. That's how we know it's the word can't. Even though we don't hear the T released, we do hear a little tiny break.
Can't handle, can't handle, can't handle.
Also, it's the full A vowel. Can't, can't.
Can't handle, can't handle, can't handle.
Usually the word can is reduced to the schwa. Can handle, can handle. But this was can't handle. So the difference between can and can't is can. So can, the positive word, is said with the schwa usually, and can't, the negative word, is said with the full vowel. Can't handle.
Can't handle, can't handle. You can't handle real emotions, Theodore.
Real emotions, Theodore. So we have a comma here. We would write it that way, but she doesn't put a break. Everything is very connected. Real emotions, Theodore. Real emotions, Theodore.
Real emotions, Theodore. Real emotions, Theodore.
So have that same shape in your voice. Real emotions, Theodore. The most stressed syllable is the one of emotions, the stressed syllable of emotions. Second syllable. Real emotions, Theodore. Can you connect all the words the same way?
Real emotions, Theodore. Real emotions, Theodore.
They are real emotions.
They are real emotions. Here he's really stressing the word are. This isn't quite the normal way that someone would do this. He's doing it because she accused him of not having real emotions.
They are real emotions. They are real emotions.
So he's saying they are, he's stressing that word. Normally, we would probably stress real or emotions. They're real emotions, for example. But here he's stressing are because he's disagreeing with what she said. They are real emotions.
They are real emotions. They are real emotions. How would you know?
What? Say it.
Okay, so now he's stressing you here. How would you know? His tone is a little bit aggressive. It's a little bit accusing. Clearly they're disagreeing about something here, and emotions are high.
How would you know? How would you know?
The L in would is silent.
Would you know? Would you know?
And often when we have a D followed by the word you, you'll hear a light J sound. Here it is very light. I'm not 100% sure that he is changing it to this J sound. Would you? Would you?
Would you? Would you? Would you?
At any rate, the consonant there is pretty light.
How would you know?
What?
What? Love it. Perfect example of a stop T. The words flat, what? And often a stop at the end of a word will make it more flat. It won't have that up-down shape of a stressed syllable quite as much. What?
What? What? What? Say it.
Say it. Connected. Here we have the A diphthong. Say it. And then the I vowel. You can connect these with the glide consonant Y, which is made with a J symbol in IPA. Say it. Say it. Say it. Just like she does. She connects those well.
Say it. Say it.
And another beautiful stop T at the end. Say it.
Say it. Say it. Say it. Am I really that scary? Say it. How do I know what?
How are you guys doing here?
Am I really that scary? Stressing the word that, giving it a full A vowel.
That's scary. That's scary. Am I really that scary?
Sometimes we reduce this word. She does not. That scary. Now she does still make a stop T here. That scary.
That's scary. That's scary. Am I really that scary?
Notice how fast am and I. Am I really that scary?
Am I really that scary?
So these two words, unstressed, are very fast compared to the stressed word that, and also the stressed syllable in scary. Scary.
Am I really that scary? Am I really that scary?
Am I really that scary? Her voice does go up in pitch a little bit at the end because it's a yes/no question.
Am I really that scary? Say it.
And it leads right into the next phrase. Scary, say it. All connected, even though it's two different sentences. She doesn't pause between them.
Scary, say it. Scary, say it.
Again, connecting say and it, and a stop at the end. Say it.
Say it. Say it. Say it. How do I know what?
How do I know what? Okay, so the rhythm here. Da 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 da.
How do I know what? How do I know what? How do I know what?
She's really stressing the question words. How? How do I know what? Again, a little bit of an aggressive tone here. She's badgering him a little bit. She's mad that he's not being honest with her.
How do I know what? How do I know what?
And now here, as part of her anger, she's really releasing the true T firmly. What? And that can be a way to show emotion when it's sort of an over-exaggerated release of a true T.
What? What? What?
How are you guys doing here?
How you guys doing here? Friendly tone, leaves out the word are, although grammatically it should be there.
How are you guys doing here? How are you guys doing here?
Doing. I'm pretty sure she doesn't make an NG sound here. I hear it as just an N sound. Doing here. Doing here. How you guys doing here?
Doing here. Doing here. How are you guys doing here?
So she's just checking in with them, seeing if they need anything. This would be a pretty typical thing for a server to do.
How are you guys doing here?
Fine, we're fine. We used to be married, but he couldn't handle me.
Fine, we're fine. Okay, so the tone of that, fine, fine. Again, it's a little aggressive. It's not very friendly. Fine, fine. It's a little bit rough. I think it's because the pitch is higher than it normally would be. Fine, fine would be a more normal pitch, a more friendly pitch. Fine, fine sounds more upset. Also, the F, you can exaggerate the F if you wanted to add a little bit of sarcasm to that word. Fine. Fine, we're fine.
Fine, we're fine. Fine, we're fine. We used to be married, but he couldn't handle me.
Okay, so this whole section, all of these 3 sentences are said very quickly with no break in them whatsoever. Again, that sort of shows her agitation.
Fine, we're fine. We used to be married, but he couldn't handle me.
Married. We used to be married, but he couldn't handle me. And it keeps going.
We used to be married, but he couldn't handle me. He wanted to put me on Prozac, and now he's madly in love with his laptop.
Prozac. Laptop. So everything else is said really quickly, and she's bringing out these stressed words: married, handle, Prozac. So those 3 words, those are very interesting words to bring out. They are where all the content is, where all of the real meaning is. She's accusing him of wanting her to be on this antidepressant while they were married. And to say that he couldn't handle her, it's a pretty strong accusation to say of your husband or ex-husband.
Fine, we're fine. We used to be married.
Used to be married. So she makes a schwa here in the word to, used to be married.
Used to be married.
And you can drop the D there if you're connecting these 2 words. Used to. It'll make it a little bit easier to pronounce. It's what she did.
Used to be married, but he couldn't handle me.
But he couldn't handle me. But he even couldn't, really fast, no L there, couldn't handle me. We have a stop here. It's really fast. It's just like can't that we just studied a minute ago. N''T is usually pronounced this way, not with a true T.
He couldn't handle me. He couldn't handle me. He wanted to put me on Prozac, and now he's madly in love with his laptop.
Wanted to. I really am just hearing it as a schwa added on to the end of the word wanted. Wanted to put me. Stop T at the end of put.
He wanted to put me on Prozac. He wanted to put me on Prozac. He wanted to put me on Prozac, and now he's madly in love with his laptop.
Barely can hear the word and. It's just an extremely quick N. Now. Since the next word begins with N, that makes it even harder to pick up on. Now. Nowies. She dropped the H in he's. Nowies. Linked it up to the word before.
Now he's madly in love with his laptop.
Madly in love with his laptop. Okay, so she does bring out this syllable madly a little bit as well. It's a little bit longer, a little louder, and it has a little bit of that up-down shape in the voice. Madly in love with his laptop.
Madly in love with his laptop.
Dropped H in his, in love with his laptop.
In love with his laptop.
Well, if you'd heard the conversation in context, what I was trying to say.
If you'd heard. The D sound here is hard to pick up on. If you'd heard.
If you'd heard.
It's very light. A native speaker, I hear it. I think other native speakers would also hear it, but a non-native speaker might not hear the D. It's just a very quick, if you voiced sound in the throat.
If you'd
Heard, the most stressed word there. Heard, we have E and A, and they're making the sound. Always goes with R, and you don't need to think of making two different sounds. It's just one sound, So it might help you to think that there's no vowel in here at all. Heard. Just the H sound, the R sound, and then the D. Heard the.
If you'd heard the conversation in context, what I was trying to say.
This end part got really mumbly.
In context, conversation in context.
He's obviously not really wanting to talk to the server about this. So he sort of mumbles towards the end, cuts himself off, and then redirects his attention back to the woman at the table.
If you'd heard the conversation in context, what I was trying to say.
What I was, flap T here, connecting these words, and also the word was, reduced, very quick, was.
What I was trying to say.
Trying, often pronounced with the CH sound. Trying, and I do hear that here. Trying to say.
Trying to say.
The word to, flap T schwa. Trying to say. Trying to say.
Trying to say.
I've always wanted to have a wife without the challenges of actually dealing with anything real.
You always wanted to have a wife. Wanted to. Again, no real T here. Just a schwa at the end of wanted. Wanted to. You always wanted to have a wife.
Wanted to have a wife.
Bringing out the word wanted the most here. You always wanted to have a wife. Have a wife.
Wanted to have a wife.
All of the words here are really connected, and the word that's just the letter A is usually pronounced as a schwa, and that's a good sound to use to link to other words. Have a wife. All of those can flow together.
Have a wife without the challenges of actually dealing with anything real.
Again, she's not putting any pauses between her words here. Emotions are high. She's saying things as soon as she's thinking them.
I've always wanted to have a wife without the challenges of actually dealing with anything real.
Without the challenges. She does really bring out her stressed syllables, though, and you have to. If you're not putting in any pauses to make things more clear, then it makes sense that you would need to bring out your stressed syllables even more in order to sort of anchor the listener in your speech.
Without the challenges of actually dealing with anything real.
Without the challenges of actually, again, another stressed syllable there, actually. Of actually, schwa, v. Now we do drop the final consonant in this word quite a bit. Of actually. Part of stressing that word is putting just the tiniest of breaks before. This is actually something that I've realized lately in studying making Ben Franklin exercises, is that one of the ways Americans stress words is to put tiny breaks before the word.
Without the challenges of actually dealing with anything real.
Without actually dealing with anything real. Okay, so again, in contrast to this stressed syllable, actually, all of these words down here, dealing with anything real, are lower in pitch, and they're flatter. Actually dealing with anything real. Even though we do have stressed syllables in there, deal is longer than ing.
Dealing.
And real is definitely a little bit longer.
Real. Dealing with anything real. I'm glad that you found someone. It's perfect.
New sentence, but she didn't put a break at all. This word is directly connected to the word before, which is real.
Dealing with anything real. I'm glad that you found someone.
Again, this just goes with the heightened emotion of the situation. She's not putting any breaks anywhere. She's just barreling through her thoughts.
Dealing with anything real. I'm glad that you found someone.
I'm glad that you found someone. Glad and found. More stressed, longer, more clear.
I'm glad that you found someone.
That and you, both unstressed very fast. That was reduced to the schwa, stop T, that you
found someone.
Those two words are probably not even as long as the single word found. That you found, that you found, that you found someone.
That you found someone. That you found someone. It's perfect.
It's perfect. What do you notice about the word it's? The vowel was dropped, just the TS sound attached to the next word. It's perfect. It's perfect. Stress on the first syllable there.
It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Let me know if I can get you guys anything.
Thank you.
Stop T after let me know. Let me know if I can get.
Let me know if I can get you guys anything.
The word can, remember how I said it's usually reduced to the schwa? It is here, can get. We do that when it's not the main verb. Here the main verb is get. So can is a helping verb, therefore we will reduce it. Can get.
Can get you guys anything.
Get you guys. Stop T after get. Get you guys. Get you guys.
Get you guys anything.
Thank you.
Thank you. What do you notice about the speech there compared to everything else she's just said? It's lower in pitch, it's lower in energy. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whereas her other speech was full of these exaggerated stressed syllables. Thank you. Thank you. It's quieter. Very different tone than her other sentences.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's listen to the whole dialogue again.
But it does make me very sad that you can't handle real emotions, Theodore.
They are real emotions. How would you know?
What? Say it. Am I really that scary? Say it. How do I know what?
How are you guys doing here?
Fine, we're fine. We used to be married, but he couldn't handle me. He wanted to put me on Prozac, and now he's madly in love with his laptop.
Well, if you'd heard the conversation in context, what I was trying to say.
I've always wanted to have a wife without the challenges of actually dealing with anything real. I'm glad that you found someone. It's perfect.
Let me know if I can get you guys anything.
Thank you.
Don't forget to head over to rachelsenglish.com/free to get my free course, The Top 3 Ways to Master the American Accent. Keep your learning going now with this video, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on. I love being your English teacher. That's it, and thanks so much for using Rachel's English.